back on PALS TV for our last segment of the day, but it's a oldie but a goodie. It's some art with AOTL, our area art experts. So I know we got some art done this morning, some crafts. So now we can get into some sketching and some different methods for art. And one of our local artists has been becoming a PALS TV celebrity with all of his quick wits as well as his art skills. So hopefully we'll see Crawford on here. So Crawford, what are you going to teach us today?
I'm George. That's Crawford over there.
I'm sorry, George and Crawford have been tag teaming some of our. So Crawford normally teaches our drawing, but today we get to see George's drawing skills. George usually does our painting, but the two of them have really shown me just some methods that, you know, I know George's landscapes are usually pretty spectacular. So are you what kind of stuff are you drawing today?
Well, I kind of be drawing, like, learning how to draw grass.
Grass.
Okay.
So you're going sticking with the landscape strategy.
What about like butterflies and stuff?
Sure, butterflies.
Do you know that the PALS Chrysalis Health Company is based off of, like, you know what a
butterfly?
Yeah. So maybe we can teach everyone how to draw butterflies.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, ladies and gents, whenever you're ready, I can start now because
you're up, George.
All right, so we need something to get this thing to point down at the paper as you do it. This beyond cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I'm gonna do this a little bit upside down. Well, no.
You don't have to, and we can turn it for them.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use alongside the paper because it's just. Let me just get my Cleveland brown on. Now we're just gonna go ahead and get this grass up. It's gonna look a bit like this. We've got all different kinds of heights and shapes and sizes. You know what I mean. And if there happens to be like cool, even better. Thank you, Bianca. We get this grass to be all different kinds of ways to point up like this. So far, we got the grass looking like this.
Oh, wow. Gorgeous. What technique are you using?
I'm just using the strokes up and to the sides.
Yes.
Because you know how the wind blows. Keep doing it until you come halfway to the paper. Then gonna draw some butterflies. Then we're gonna overlap here on this PALS TV Chrysalis Health right outside the lines. That's how I roll. So that's just all the fun stuff we have in store. And now we're just gonna draw some butterflies. So first up, we take this line and go up like this. They go up like this to create this line here. Then there's half the butterfly. So it looks like that, ladies and gentlemen. And then later we're gonna do the other side of the butterfly here. But first, we're gonna get the body segment in here. It's gonna look really good. And that looks like that. As you can tell. And then we get the other side of the butterfly in here. And then the other side of the wings for the butterfly. And then we put some eyes on here. So the eyes will look a lot like this. What do you guys think? Someone's trying to speak.
Remember how to do it?
Yep. I'm that kind of experienced kind of person. Beyond cool. Well, where's the option on this thing? I'm trying to click on that guy, but
Let me
it's
see.
hard to-
Oh, he didn't make us hosts. So no one's talking in this session but Cleveland. Sorry, y'all.
That's okay. Y'all hear me now? Your internet connection is unstable. I can't. The only person I can mute is us. What if we're experiencing technical difficulties here on PALS TV, and we might have Bianca try to figure this out. Well,
Wait, figure what out? I just can't unmute anyone because we're not the host. So you're just gonna have to keep talking.
oh yeah,
All right.
carry on.
Mhm.
George very full. Then we're gonna put some antennas. We're all gonna hit the thumbs up because we can't hear each other speak. How's that sound? Then we got some antennas up in this thing. It looks like this. Thank you very much. Cool. And then you can also put some designs in this thing. And you can even like decorate it in your own customized way. It's gonna look really good. And then the same on the lower wing. Then let's put some circles on mine. Then keep going all of these circles until and getting all these up in here. Yeah, you don't have to make yours look even like mine. Then we just keep going until we got it right here. You can even put, as you can see, right on here. Thumbs up if you agree. And then we're just gonna put some hearts in it. It looks like we got to win this hour of PALS. Okay, I'm getting bored of that voice. So now we're just gonna put more hearts on here. And then keep putting hearts until somehow you just run out of space. And you can decorate your hearts or butterflies any way you want on this here PALS TV. I'm gonna put 4 more on the lower half. And even put some lines on the body. And even a smiley face. Little tiny smile in the nose. And there it is. A butterfly. Now, does that look like a butterfly or what? We got all that. As Bianca tries to figure out how to make us host again.
No, we can't until Jonah will pop back on somehow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you did a heart butterfly.
Yep.
Love it.
And
What's your next butterfly?
well, it's gonna be a side view of a butterfly. So it's gonna be we make ourselves another body with a head with a curly tail on its backside. So it looks like it's kind of like a little swirly tip eye or something. Letter I. And then, so then we're gonna make more epic shapes of the butterfly. It's gonna look a lot like this. And if you want more depth, you just take another layer to the paper and make it look like it's 3D. You're just gonna put some nice details on this. And it's so hard to look like this right here. So far, so good. And then I'm gonna put some antennas on it. And some
Higher
eyes.
and higher.
And then we're gonna put some legs on it.
Oh wait, we're not even looking at your thing. Here you go.
Yeah, so there's some legs.
Okay.
And then make sure you do the other side so that they don't have to be one-sided. And then it's lines up here. And then it's a they look like this. Then somehow we're gonna put some swirls in this thing. Then another swirl on the other one.
And then.
And then you just put another one in the back. And then there's your other butterfly. You can even make your butterflies look silly too. So over here we're just gonna keep making more grass. See, the grass is just gonna look the same way as it ever does before. make some strokes up. And usually if the paper gets all crinkled up when you start to the very bottom, just remember that there's always a way to prevent that. Start a couple inches or even a half an inch off of it, or even a half centimeter. Other times you'll just get it right on the spot. And then you don't have to worry about a thing. Then you overlap it until you got layers of grass. Otherwise, this paper would be a pain in the grass. Well, yeah, it's just an easy thing. If you want to learn to make some grass, this is the right time to do it. And you will be perfectly for grass. There's the grass, people. Give me a thumbs up if you think that's.
Do you have any tips for people to not smudge their pencils when they're drawing?
Yeah. So when you get smudges on the pencil, all you gotta do is erase the smudge lines.
Okay, but sometimes, what else do you need to do? You need to make sure your hands are washed.
Yep, my hands are washed.
And then also you could use
gloves.
You could use a piece of paper and put the paper over what you just drew, and then put your hand there so you don't smudge everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are some good tips by the instructor and or teacher named Bianca.
Oh, Georgie.
Bianca. Mostly the paper is white.
Yeah, it looks good.
Thank you. So that's what it looks like, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so what else could you draw? Maybe like a flower, because butterflies like flowers.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna start from the very bottom of the page and work up to where we can get a flower. So we make another line. And then even a leaf, because you can't leave it alone. And you draw some lines on the flower's leaves. And then we're gonna draw some petals on this thing. And the bud is gonna come up next. And then I'm just gonna draw a line or two from the bud to the petal. I like to draw two on mine because it's natural that way. And then every bud has at least some texture, like a dandelion. I get mine, even some things coming from it for better detail. And now it looks a lot like this. Your flower is as good as gold, people. Even a closer look to see what it looks like. So, let me see what else to draw here. Maybe a bee. To draw a bee, you always have to be cautious on what to do around bees. Do not freak.
Do you want to pull it down a little bit so they can see you drawing?
Yeah. That's a better view of the drawing board. Or should I say the drawing table? And now I'm gonna draw this so-called bee, which is busy. We're just gonna draw a bandana shape on this thing. And then somehow you just make yourself a head. With or without stingers, it's up to you. Because you be your own bee. I mean boss. You draw the eye, color it in. And then you draw the antenna, which bends over like that. And if you've ever seen my flick doll, you know what I mean, because they're all bugs. And we're drawing some lines. Lines, lines, lines. And the tail is usually black. And then here's some legs. And after that, there's some wings. As every bee wants to fly with wings. And usually wings are transparent, so you have to have a fading point. And now they have these so-called lines kind of going out in every which way. So it's like this. You now have your bee. Oh, here's the bee. Let me just. And there's the bee.
Maybe try having Kelsey draw it.
And
Sit
then
next to Kelsey and see what she'll do. Like give her all the
we're
colors.
making some great time here on PALS TV.
Like sit with them and do stuff with them. Like I am. You know?
Yep.
I need some ideas, Bianco.
All right. Maybe draw a ladybug on top of the
Yeah.
petal.
Yep. We're gonna draw this ladybug, ladybugs in general.
After drawing that first thing, huh?
Yeah, it's like, yeah. After what I did earlier, I'm just a little arted out, but I ain't arted out tomorrow because I'm coming back and inspiring myself for show and tell. So this is just a little bit of a simple thing on the ladybug. And then ladybugs are also very easy too. It's not really much you can add to the ladybug. And then there's the ladybug. You just make a circle and the ladybugs will look like this. And all the steps. Well, what do you guys think so far? Give me a thumbs up if you're good on those things. Well, what do you guys think?
Are people talking again?
I don't hear them.
Because I'm not post, you can just say thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
There you go. Yeah, Natasha thinks it's cool.
Thank you. I can't really read lips, but I take the credit.
All right, so we still have 20 minutes left. You want to start a new drawing?
Yeah,
All right. You just want to turn it around since you're not.
sure. Yeah, since I'm stuck here.
All right. What can we draw next?
We are gonna draw a pencil.
No, that'll take 2 seconds again. Hold on. Let's. All right. You know what you can do with PALS TV? Why don't you look?
Yeah.
Why don't you look through? Oh, look. Why don't you draw these polar bears?
Oh yeah, even polar bears are cool.
That's cute. All right. Show them the picture.
Okay. So, ladies and gents, here's a polar bear. Here on PALS TV, Crystal's Health had art outside the lines and stuff.
You guys, I'll be right back.
Our host will be right back. And I will start to draw this polar bear. So it's gonna be starting up with a little sketchy line job here. Kind of work your way up. Let me just. That's, excuse me, better. Another line up here. So instead of one, there'll be two. And then you just draw some more lines and maybe a circle here for ears. Let me just scoop this up. So we have, scoop this down. So then we make some ears and a head and the other ear. Work your way down. Until you get further down to the leg. Then you make the feet. Our host is now back.
Tell me, baby, what's your story? Where
Or,
you come from?
or should I say the hostess is back in town.
You need me?
Nope. I am doing good. And we are putting some more detail in this thing so that we can make good use of our time. Make some more legs. It looks as though the polar bear's doing what some people call the stanky leg.
Aurora was like, what?
Yeah, you'll learn one of these. Well, maybe you won't. I mean,
Tell me, baby.
there's more lines on this thing. And then put another leg behind there. And as always, your legs have got to be full 3D. There's the fourth on that thing, and it kind of looks like it's bent over. So it really looks silly, but it doesn't have to be all that perfect. So, then we make a point on here, which leads to the head, and that's the nose. And then We make a mouth here and the nose. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we make an eye and leave them an ear. And then we color the other bear's ears in. Well, the ears will look a lot like this. And then we got some eyes. And then there's some lines down here. And then a nose down here. Hey, Kelly, your nose black. And mouth.
Adam, take this way.
And draw some whiskers on this thing.
Adam. Wow. You know you have to take the spray, right?
Stay here.
No. If you use the restroom, you have to clean it afterward.
Oh, I feel like I'm leaking all over again.
All right, well, grab the thing.
Oh, yeah. I feel it.
Now,
I've been feeling
all those voices you hear are not even part of this PALS TV. It's all because of our safety. And now, we got some legs on this. It can even be freestyle. It's like the same thing for the other bear too. And then, just made more good stuff happen with this bear. It don't have to be all that perfect. Because on PALS TV, everyone has their art levels and stuff. So that we have good time here on PALS TV, Crystal Self, and Art Outside the Lines. And then the fourth leg will be back here. Then we make the little claws, which I put down as lines.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
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 All right.
Good captain color.
And then
Yeah. The tiger pretty good, but
Okay.
we're almost done here. And that's how you make, oh, there's Liz on there. Hey, Liz. So there's the polar bears.
Oh God, I had to wipe myself off. I didn't use the toilet.
Okay.
Give a thumbs up
You just wipe it
when you
off?
do. See more people
Actually
joining.
wipe it like this, so I won't be able to leak again.
I like that chair, Liz. It's orange. Oh. Right. So it's only 1:35. Let me see. We're gonna make the foreground here. The foreground, I'm gonna lower the screen a little bit. So it's gonna look like it's all just sketching work here too. And then there's some foreground. And then there's gonna be some rocks. Rocks are gonna take some time.
This is looking good.
Thank you.
Have you showed them recently?
I have.
Good, good.
So far, we got some rocks on the foreground here.
We put this in the walls, like in the back somewhere. Yeah, or what do you think? Do you want to put it in?
So far, the ground looks like this.
Why don't we use more pencils?
Yeah.
Pencil erasers and you pick pencils and color pencils. Yeah, we can find.
You just keep making more. More of these rocks on the ground until you filled up the paper. Then again, an artist takes his time. And then you make more art. And then art makes the world go round. So then you just make more rocks. Rock and roll. Roll and rock.
Yep.
My dad? He's good.
Yes, I know, our internet is really bad.
Then I'm gonna show you guys
Can you guys see us still?
so far.
Polar bear.
Oh my goodness.
So good, George.
Thank you, Bianco. And we're almost done with the foreground. And then last detail is to mix the mountains. So then we're gonna draw
The mountains.
mountains. Well, the mountains look pretty easy. Just you make some lines. Like, there, so far. Hey, the mountains look like this. Then I'm just gonna connect them down here.
I know.
Easy. Line there.
Yeah, I need those.
And then make some lines down here. And there's the mountains. They give me a thumbs up. That's good. I'm glad you like this. I think we have our host on. Like, there he is.
Oh
You hear me?
wow! There we go.
That was
Oh,
a pretty
no.
cool bear.
Oh, now we're the host. Oh no, we're not the host anymore. Oh, Jonah, we had a complaint that you forgot to make us the host, so he couldn't talk to anyone.
Oh, when you you are right.
See? Bianca's
you-
right.
Wow, I'm right. That's so shocking.
When you left and came back in, it must not have, because I did make it once, but when you left me all alone in the pre-production meeting, you lost your co-host privileges, and I guess I forgot to give them back. So
Oh.
You know what we call
that's
those for,
that's
G?
what happens when I'm alone in the production room. So mistakes happen, but I'm sure that everybody still really enjoyed the drawing session. It looked like a pretty cool drawing. Did you do some shading on that? Did you show that the other picture that Bianca was showing me pre-production?
The famous guy
The
painting
portrait.
drawing. Yeah. Liz had just appeared, and so I am gonna
Be really
Bianca.
careful. You're good. I trust you.
Because I don't know if you guys know
Scared.
this, but sketching is one thing, but shading is completely another. It is the shading that these guys are doing over there is just so impressive and so cool to see. And that's really where you see a lot of that depth on those drawings. So very cool stuff.
Thank you. You see him on the wall right here.
Yes.
What do you think, Liz?
Hey, George.
Hey, Liz. What do you think of this drawing on the wall?
I love it.
Thank you. It's the one in gray and black and white.
Which one is me?
Well, these are all just famous, like, most of these are like painted or drawings of, that's Frida Kahlo, and this is Jean Michelle Basquiat. So I was the most detailed one of the bunch, but hey, all of us have our own different styles of art levels. So it's a fair game on that.
And if you guys are painting and drawing famous people to hang up in that cool new studio of yours, make sure that if you guys come back for the new AOTL segment, make sure you put in the comments maybe some other famous people that they should draw, like myself, or maybe I don't know, just putting some ideas out there, but. So Nick, any advice or any thoughts for George?
It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
It was pretty good. I agree. Dusty, did you enjoy yourself?
I thought his drawings were pretty cool and his artwork. George's.
I wholeheartedly agree. He always puts together some really cool art to share with us. So, George, thank you very much for sharing all of your wisdom and all of that skill with us. It is really a blessing that we have you to show us some of those cool things and to give us new ideas for art. So that's all the time we have today for new content. But we will air one of our greatest hits shows. If you guys want to stick around, feel free to watch that. We will be back tomorrow with our Friday edition, so make sure you don't miss that. We'll be back at 10 tomorrow. But until then, have a great afternoon. Try to get outside, get some exercise, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.